biodiversity.
Biodiversity?
Yeah.
Who can we ask?
John.
John. He'll know.
Big, tall, gentle John.
Yeah, he'll know. Here, John.
Hi.
Hi, John.
Hi, how are you doing?
I'm alright.
I'm a bit confused, John.
Yeah, what are you confused about then?
Biodiversity. What's that mean?
They're a dance group that were on Britain's Got Talent.
Ah, them.
Yeah.
They're a bit of animals, aren't they?
Yeah, I know, like they won, didn't they?
Oh.
Oh, diversity also means like an array of different things, like differences. So like you don't have to dance to be diverse.
Why is biodiversity important then?
Because without diversity, like, you'll be seeing all the same things. Like, all of the animals in the rivers will be the same things.
So have you met any animals in Bristol?
I went to the aquarium.
The aquarium?
Yeah, I met a lobster named Patrick.
No.
He was missing one of his antennas, though. It was so sad.
No.
Yeah.
What other animals they got in the aquarium?
The aquarium always gets, like, weird fish. Like, there was also this electric eel. Like, you're not gonna believe me. Like, there's a huge, like, trade of, like, illegal animals for, like, pets and stuff.
Right.
So, like, on Heathrow, an electric eel was being smuggled in.
So whereas fish used to come up the river, they're coming in now by plane.
Yes.
How weird.
.9% of the water on our planet is salt water. Just less than 1%, 0.01% is sweet water found in rivers and lakes. And what we've discovered is that rivers and lakes, fresh water, is where fully 50% of aquatic diversity is found.
So when we talk to people about the health of the river, we'll talk about how it's been affected in the past. So for example, industrial period had heavy, massive effects on the river due to like heavy metals from the industry. But most of the stuff we talk about is present effects. So we can talk to them about how they can reduce these effects. So things such as people don't realise that storm drains on roads, whatever you put down them goes directly into the rivers and therefore into our sea. So things like when you wash your car and pour the soap and the soapy water down the storm drain, that goes directly into the river and that can affect the wildlife.
The World Wildlife Fund released a report last year, saying that half the biodiversity on the planet is already gone. It's literally disappearing.
The ability to sustain life is what the natural world is all about. This is the absolute goal of every living creature, is to live. But in order to live, you have to reproduce. And what we've discovered is that rivers and lakes, fresh water, is where fully 50% of aquatic diversity is found.
We monitor rivers for invertebrate populations, so little bugs that live in the river, and these are good indicators of pollution events, so it kind of links in again. So if we sample a river every day, then one day we notice every month, and then we notice a decline in invertebrate populations, then we know that there's some sort of pollution event, and we can look at taking action against that before it becomes severe and too severe to treat. So for example, fish kill events where you have a lot of dead fish floating on the surface, it's usually too late to do something then.
And many species that are found in the oceans, in salt water, actually come to rivers to reproduce. So rivers are literally the nurseries of life.
At the moment, we're wiping species after species out. It's a completely unethical and immoral and self-destructive thing to do.
Rivers are the nurseries of life, and without rivers, we're completely lost.